My name is Aiden Walker, and this is the story of the night I stopped believing in death as the end. It was supposed to be the beginning of my career, a clean start. I had just graduated from med school, top of my class, and landed a position as a junior medical examiner at the city morgue. I wasn't expecting miracles, just the chance to do what I trained for, help uncover the truth, speak for the voiceless. The first night went better than I could have hoped. Dr. Marcus, the senior examiner, guided me through everything: procedures, tools, paperwork. We even laughed once or twice. I left feeling okay, like maybe I belonged there, but everything changed on my second night. It was a cold, quiet night, the kind where the air feels too still. I was alone this time, handling my first solo shift. I told myself I could handle it. I had training, I had logic, I had science. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the body arrived. A girl, 17 years old. Name Elina Carter. Cause of death, car accident. At least that's what the file said. The paramedics wheeled her in like any other case. Nothing special, except something about her face felt off. Like she had been screaming right before she died, but not from the crash. I unzipped the bag slowly. She looked almost untouched. No broken bones, no blood, just a thin wound across her temple. Her lips were pale, her skin cold, but she was beautiful in a way that didn't feel fair. I prepped the tools for the Y incision, took a breath, reached out, and that's when it happened. Her hand grabbed mine, not twitched, not reflex, grabbed. Her fingers dug into my wrist like iron hooks. Her eyes flung open, milky white, lifeless but filled with something. Something I still can't explain, and she whispered, "Don't let him find me." I froze, dropped the scalpel. Everything around me spun. Then, just as suddenly, her body went still. Her hand fell away. Her eyes closed, like nothing happened. But something had. I tried to write it off. Sleep deprivation, nerves, my brain playing tricks. But I couldn't shake her voice. Don't let him find me. Over the next 2 days, I kept coming back to her file. It was incomplete. No autopsy, no toxicology, no x-rays, just a sloppy stamp. Accidental trauma. I pulled some strings, found her school records, old photos, her social accounts. And that's when I saw him. Adrian Miles, her boyfriend. Older, private. Friends said he was controlling, obsessive. The kind of guy who always knew where she was, who she talked to, what she wore. She went missing for 3 days the same week she died, and no one looked into it. That's when the dream started. I'd see Alina standing at the edge of my bed, her eyes begging me to listen. "There are others," she whispered. "He still has them." Every night, over and over. Eventually, I broke. I found an old address for Adrian, out near the edge of town, past the forest. A single cabin, hidden from the road. I told myself I was going there for answers, but part of me knew I was following her voice. The cabin was cold inside, dustless, silent, too clean. I searched every room, drew my breath when I saw the photos, Alina smiling, framed, hung like trophies. In the basement, I found the truth. Shoes, clothes, a braid of blonde hair, Polaroids of girls tied, bruised, crying, and Elena, staring at me from the wall like she had been waiting. Then I heard the stairs creak behind me. Adrian was there, pale, thin, smiling like a man who thought he was a god. "I knew you'd come," he said. "You're hers now." I turned to run, but the room darkened. Shadows pulled around me, cold. And then Elena appeared. Not flesh, not whole. but her soul. She stood between me and Adrian. She didn't speak, but the air trembled around her. But the air trembled around her. Being her, other girls stepped from the walls, spectral, silent. The victims. They surrounded Adrian. He screamed, begged, cried. But they dragged him into the dark, and he was gone. I don't know how I made it out. I woke up outside the cabin, clutching her necklace in my hand. Police found the evidence, the photos, the blood. But Adrian's body was never recovered. They said it was a fire, a gas leak. I said nothing because I knew the truth. I never returned to the morgue, but I kept Alina's necklace. I still hear her voice when things get quiet. Some nights when the wind howls through my apartment, I see a glimpse of her in the mirror. She never smiles. She never speaks. But she's watching, and I think maybe she's watching for me.